NIH,
the National Institute of Health,
70% of it is
north of 70% of their budget.
funded by private companies.
Yeah, so think about like Kraft, Nestle.
That's
so
insane.
what's like the number one unhealthiest product that we or humans consume, or in the
oils.
States? But like, so what's like examples of that?
Sunflower oil, safflower oil, canola oil, soybean oil. These things are horrible for you. What happens is you take a canola plant. It's also called rapeseed, right? You put it in a commercial press. That it comes out gummy. So they degum it with something called hexane. Hexane is a powerful neurotoxin. And once it's degummed, then they heat it to 405 degrees. That turns it rancid. And so it's putrefied, right? So now it smells. So to deodorize it, they use something called sodium hydroxide, not sodium chloride, that's table salt, sodium hydroxide, which is a very powerful carcinogen. Then they put it in a bottle and they put it on the shelf with a little heart healthy label that says, hey, this is a heart healthy oil. You should be drinking, you should be eating more of this. So, lots of things are bad about seed oils. Number one, they cause massive inflammation in the body. They cause your brain to be inflamed. They cause your blood vessels to be inflamed. And they're in everything. I mean, flip around a package of like a salad dressing, right? And you'll see on the back soybean oil, corn oil, canola oil, safflower oil. All of these are garbage, right? We need the natural oils in their real form. Coconut oil, grass-fed butter, ghee butter, tallow, extra virgin olive oil. Those are amazing for you. You look at the blue zones where like people are living the longest, the centenarians,
Yeah.
people are living the longest. There's some really interesting facts about blue zones, right? There's no dogmatic diet that's keeping people living long. So in other words, it wasn't like keto, paleo, pescatarian, carnivore, vegan, vegetarian, raw food. It wasn't those like highly dogmatic diets. The diets that people are living the longest on are whole food diets. They make the food, they pick the food, they kill the food, they eat the food, right? It's the distance from the food to the table, right? Like where in nature do cows eat soybean and high fructose corn syrup?
No clue.
And nowhere. They don't have access to those kinds of grains. And so the whole point that I'm making is we get super dogmatic about diets. And I'm a fan of a lot of these. I like the carnivore diet. I like keto diets. But the truth is, we're just got to eat whole foods. Most of the stuff that we're eating is highly processed garbage. If you go to Sardinia, one of the longest life expectancies in the world, they eat one of the highest carbohydrate consumptions in the world.
Wait, so the goal is to live the longest, is what you're saying. So your goal is to live the longest.
The goal is not only to live the longest, but be healthy as long as you